Oblivion Remastered revolves heavily around selling goods, but it never seems like merchants have enough gold to cover all the loot that players gather while exploring Cyrodiil's dungeons. Finding a merchant with a lot of gold is still the best way to profit from loot and unwanted equipment, even though the way merchants' gold coffers function in Oblivion Remastered differs slightly from other Bethesda RPG games. The merchants in Oblivion Remastered possess an apparently limitless amount of gold that never runs out. Oblivion Remastered merchants have a maximum amount that they will spend in a single transaction when a player sells goods, rather than an actual balance of gold that fluctuates as they trade with the player. This implies that the player will never purchase anything that costs more than their specified gold amount, even though they are free to sell an endless number of goods to any merchant. Continue reading to learn which merchants have the largest allotment of gold for single purchases. Players should look for merchants with larger coin purses because they will be willing to spend more per transaction, even though they have an endless supply of gold in Oblivion Remastered. While many merchants in Cyrodiil have more gold than average, the best merchants are only accessible through certain guild quests. Fathis Uls has the most gold in the entire game because he is the only merchant in Oblivion Remastered with 1,500 gold. Fathis Uls, however, is confined by the Thieves Guild questline. Only after a player completes the Arrow of Extrication quest for Grey Fox and becomes a master thief will he engage in trade with them. Unfortunately, Fathis Uls charges high prices and makes low offers for players' goods because he possesses a master-level mercantile skill. Other merchants in Oblivion Remastered have above-average gold stores for players who do not steal. Varel Morvain at Morvain's Peacemakers in Anvil, and Agneta, the Pickled at Hammer and Tongs in Skingrad, both have 1,200 gold to barter with. These are the two wealthiest merchants in Oblivion Remastered, aside from Fathis Uls. Players can repeatedly sell goods in Oblivion Remastered without going bankrupt because merchants have essentially limitless resources. By completing several transactions and selling goods at reduced prices, players can get around their listed gold limit, which only restricts how much they can spend in a single transaction. Try another method of earning money if you are unable to locate a merchant who has enough gold for the item you are selling. There are other ways to earn gold in Oblivion Remastered. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn that notification bell on to get all future updates.